So yeah, after we met last week, I meant to bring this up, but I didn't. I forgot to bring it up on the webinar last week. I was in the process. The past couple of weeks, I've been in the process of negotiating a 410 schedule with my current employer instead of the regular 5 day Monday through Friday, so I can get a flex day during the week just to work on the business. So um, that went through. That was a success, and so now I get a flex day and pretty much at my choice. And I'm thinking it'll probably be the majority of the time Tuesday and Wednesday, and I'm just going to dedicate that totally to the business, whatever I need to do for the business. Um, Days are definitely longer, but I think in the long run that'll get me where I need to be. And we talked about that, and I just put it on the table with him, Apostle Ray. I told him, I just was straight up with him, and I told him, I'm looking at, at some point transition to part time. They, you know, they were cool with it. They expressed they wanted to keep me on as long as they could, so they willing to work with me. And so that was, I think that was a win. This is the first week I'm doing it, and so it's been an adjustment. Uh, trying to use my head with it. So I had been getting up daily at 3, and then grinding on the business until about 6, and then I would kind of get ready for work. So I kind of switched that up a little bit, just trying to look at it smart. So I'm getting up at 4 and maybe putting about an hour and a half on the business, and so that was the main adjustment for the past week. Uh, and um, still working on the homework. Still working on the performing the market analysis. I'm trying to get up. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to get up, trying to build my network of just uh, IT professionals, independent IT professionals, and just kind of see how they roll. And a lot of those brothers, it's hard. It's hard to get to them. I mean, the only reason I say that, because, I mean, I can reach out to them, but man, they'd be so busy. It's hard to get a minute. But I got something lined up with one of them next week. Supposed to be doing a lunch, um, and it'll probably be. He said we could do something early in the week, so I'm gonna try to do it on the day that I know I'll be dedicated to Payne Technology that day. So from there, I'm gonna definitely ask, some questions about how much he charged and how he charged and things of that nature, just to kind of do a compare analysis. And still, um, still got to do some work. I haven't actually added to the um, haven't added to my price yet, because I'm still kind of waiting on the data from the market analysis. Uh, so that's where I'm at on that. Picked up a new client last week. Picked up a new client. The goal is to get one a week. We haven't even really started. I mean, we haven't even really started marketing yet. But the goal is just to try to get one a week. And so picked up a client.
Did you put them on a contract?
I didn't. Okay. I didn't. I haven't delivered that yet, Brother Ray. I haven't did that yet. What? So what? All right. So where I'm at with that is I'm doing the listening. I'm listening. Like we talked about last week, and I'm listening and just really trying to take care of his needs. And he had two main needs. Uh, he wanted to make a purchase because his wife wanted a new setup at the house, and he wanted to take care of his daughter. Daughter's in college. She's got a laptop, tablet type combo. And so he wanted to purchase for his wife and then fix his daughter's laptop. We took care of the purchase this weekend and took care of that. He paid me for those services. And um, I'm going to start working on the laptop probably tonight and try to get it back to him this weekend. So, and that's where at that point, those were his needs. So that's where I'm gonna, when I give it back to him or give him a status on what we need to do, that's when I'm gonna try to reel him in on what I do. So that's kind of where I'm at on that.
Okay, so here we go. So remember when we talked, I listened, right? I talked to you. I listened to all the things that you said that you needed and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And I said, you know what? I'm gonna send you over some information about what we do. This is what I sent you that very next day. This is the key right here. Scope of work to be done. Once you hear the scope of work to be done, then you shoot the contract over to them and tell them, hey, look, take a look at this. This is what I can do for you. If you like it, go on and sign.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, even though I know you got paid, but you want to try to start feeling more, you want to start being more professional.
Right. Okay.
And inside the scope of service, you have your agreement. Actually, you have the contract, so you can actually edit this to meet your company. You don't have to reinvent it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It has everything you need. It tells you about the administrative fee, all that stuff. Okay?
All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just to let you know, you see you got a big discount, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
and he got a discount because it's 2 packets for people who is established. One is 5,000 and one is 3,000. Okay, so go ahead.
I'm trying to think that I miss anything. No, that was really it. I mean, it didn't take. It maybe took maybe an hour of my time this weekend, helping them out, and
how you gonna help somebody out that you're working for?
Okay. Well, okay, that's a good point. I guess what it only took an hour of my time taking care of his needs.
So, hold on, let me pull this up again. Okay, so you see this right here? Time devoted by consulting, because that's actually what you are. And you need to know, that's what you need to put right here. When you price that job, your time is what you're paying for. He's paying for your time and your service, but you get paid by your time. Because you gave him a figure, even though you did that 1 hour, right? Which is cool. But you got to be careful because you got to know when you start getting multiple clients, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, because you build them based, you either gonna build them based on service or you're gonna build them based on time. Remember the model, whatever model you want to use.
Right.
You said you're using the value model, so you got to be the time. You got to calculate how much time based on what you charge.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Got it?
You know, I mean, thinking about that, I almost think I almost think it might be some value, Pastor Ray, looking at the retainer option. Kind of like similar to a lawyer. Like we had talked about that too on the training one night.
That's one of the 22 models.
I mean, because to me, I mean, the value definitely can be time, but to me, the value is me being available when they need it. For that, and not saying that. I don't know. I mean, I guess within what I'm doing, even though I'm trying to get my niche out there, I'm going to be doing other types of services too, which is which is yeah, okay. I don't know. I may have to look at the retainer option too.
Yeah. The 7 criteria. You have the 7 criteria. 7 criteria. If they meet, look at the definition of the retainer, right?
Right.
And because that it makes your niche will actually expand because now they retaining your services for whatever remember it's still you have your niche, whatever's in the contract you can be a retainer on, and if they want something different then you just have to charge them for something that's outside the contract. If you don't have a contract stating what you're doing or what they're retaining the service for, they're going to be giving you every time you turn around they're going to be asking for service, this service, that service. You might get into a complicated thing that's going to take you 4 or 5 days to fix. That's something that you in the back of your head was saying, wait a minute, retainer don't cover this, but you can't prove it because you don't have them on the contract.
Right.
Don't you just love talking to me?
I do. So let me make sure I got you right, Pastor Ray. So you would shoot him the contract. All right. So all right, here's how this went. He he told me Friday he was gonna get with me he told me sometime last week that he was gonna get with me this weekend. Then he hit me up this weekend and told me what the need was. So just make sure I understand you clearly. Once I understood his need, that's when I should have countered with the contract.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he'll know exactly what he's getting ready to pay for. And you know exactly what the service that you get ready to give.
Gotcha.
When they go to the store and they, when you go buy a car, you sign a contract. When you go buy a house, you sign a contract. You go buy some type of equipment and you put a warranty on it, you sign a contract. So people sign contracts all day long.
Gotcha.
You're a businessman. And the reason why you want them to sign a contract with your company's name on it, it protects your personal assets. If you don't have a contract and something happens and they feel slight or whatever, and they want to sue you, they're suing you. You could say, well, I did it in the company's name. Well, where's proof it?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. You had that.
You got to protect your assets. Or you be going to counseling with your wife and she be talking about, you know what this fool did? and I know Apostle Ray told him to do the contract.
Oh man, that's what. Yeah, yeah. She,
You told her what I said?
yeah, she on your side now,
Well,
bro.
look, that's my buddy now. See, I know what I'm doing, bro.
See, the first man, yeah. So she hit me with it first was, ain't that what I told you? I don't even remember that, but I just went with it. I just went with it.
See, I know how to get in the door, bro. Because when stuff start hitting the fan, trust me, I'm throwing you under the bus.
Hey, I mean,
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you in advance. I'm throwing you straight under the bus, bro.
I can't even.
I'll be like, I told him. Because I know how, look, I'm going to tell your wife, I know how you be thinking because you think like my wife. That's what's wrong with these young entrepreneurs. They don't want to listen.
I can't even be mad at that.
What else you got going on? Because I don't think this is going to be a long session today because you still got homework. You still.
Yeah, I'm getting adjusted to this new schedule, but I think it's ultimately a win, though, Apostle Ray. With just having a flex day, it'll be Tuesday, it pretty much any day except Monday.
Right.
Was what they told me because Mondays tend to be a little bit busier than just coming off of a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the win last week.
See, there you go. Look how God has opened the doors for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It kind of caused a little friction between my. So it's even though we're the biggest nonprofit in Tennessee, it's relatively a small organization from what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
So the department we have an IT director, which who I report to, and another person that does what I do. And you know, when it was when it was announced in the meeting this week, she ain't take that too well. It was like some grunts and side comments and, well, I want to work from home one day, and it was just kind of raw. So I got a little friction I'm dealing with, but it's cool. I'm
Yeah,
cool.
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'll be all right.
but that's pretty much all I got, Brother Ray.
And real quick before we get off, let me hear your pitch.
Well, man.
Never mind. Are you still working on it? Never
Like
mind.
off the rip, like off the rip, or can I read?
Yeah, you supposed to be there by now.
Man, okay.
You've been working on this pitch for over a month.
All right.
I see you just pulled it up on your computer. Never mind.
No, sir. No, sir. I can't lie to you, Apostle Ray. I didn't pull it up. All right, here we go.
You got 30 seconds.
Wow, 30-second pitch. Okay.
Wow.
All right, Payne Technology. We specialize in storing, backing up your data, and making sure that you can get to your files ASAP if a disaster occurs. We educate our clients with the best storage and data saving practices on the market, and we assure that you can get to your data because since all businesses rely on technology, if you don't have the proper storage procedures and policies in place, your company's at risk. So why risk pain in the future when you can contact Payne Technology today?
You was 10 seconds over because you had a bunch of
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Shorten it. Take some stuff out.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right. Man, I wasn't expecting you to hit me with that. I was expecting you to hit me with this 2 weeks ago and maybe last week, and then man, okay. Man. All right.
See, I had three things I was going to hit you with. How you tracking doing with your receipts and stuff? You use your cash flow app?
Yes. I got it in my cash flow app. I need to update this week. But what I've been really focusing on, man, it's a good system to keep everything organized. So what I'm doing now, I'm going back and adding all of 2017s in the system to kind of to help me, get organized when I get ready to do my taxes here
Okay.
next week and a half. So that's yeah, I'm definitely using the cash out.
Okay. Now on your laptop or your computer, you should on your cash flow, you should already put those reoccurring monthly, like your $34 for my econ, 15% of your electric, 15% of your mortgage or rent. All that stuff is reoccurring. Electric, 15% of your electric. All that stuff is reoccurring. Just put that in under your reoccurring.
Okay,
Under
so
that 15%.
You don't put the whole bill there. I mean, like
no, no, because remember, you're deducting office space. You're not using your whole house as your office, as your business.
Okay, I got you.
You can get up. You can do 15%. You can't do the whole. Not unless you go make your whole house a business.
I got you. Okay, that's the reason for the receipt.
Right.
So you could justify the 15%. Okay.
Yeah. They give you a lot of stuff. They give you a percentage of your house. They gave you 50, 54, 57% miles.
Okay.
Yeah. You can do miles or gas, but you can't do both. So if you don't want to do miles, just do the gas receipt. Put the gas receipts in.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I need you to edit your contract and shorten your pitch.
All right.
And then next week I want to show me your complete dates on your operation plan. Anything else?
No, sir. No, sir. I got it. No, I think that's it. Loud and clear.
Now you know this is recorded, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just remember that, all right? Love you, man. Tell your wife I said hi. Peace out.
Yes, all right. Yes, sir.
You only thing you can just do is laugh. Some people say, man, I wonder how you was when you was young.
That's funny. Yes, sir.
All right, brother Curtis. Have a good one. Love you,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Love you too, sir. Yes, sir.